Hi, my
Hello.
name. Hi, my name is Diane Cody, and I'm your social worker. It's nice to meet you, Hyatt and Kiera. Thanks for coming in.
It's a
Thank you.
pleasure to be here.
Great. Before we get started, I'd like to give you a statement of confidentiality, just letting you know that anything we discuss here today is strictly confidential unless you express to me that you or your sister decide to try to hurt anyone or others or yourselves. Then in that case, I would have to break confidentiality. Is that
Okay, I
okay?
get it. Got it. Completely
Yeah.
Totally
understand.
understood. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Great. So what brings you in today?
We've been fighting since we were kids and
Yeah.
doing our mama life. We fight for any reason. For
Any
not
reason.
like
No
you
special
know,
occasion, just
no
I can
question
just
asked.
look at her
We
and
fight.
you know,
We fight.
and I haven't
You know.
spoken to my sister since we were younger. Since I was, I mean, it's been 7 years since we
Mhm.
spoke to each other.
wow. That's
Yeah.
quite a long time.
I know. So
Yeah.
now we're kind of here to reunite and get back close because our mama died. Our mom died.
Okay.
So we're trying to come back together after the passing of our mother because I feel like it's been long enough.
Well, I did read your reports, and yeah, I was saddened to hear that you lost your mom. So I know that was a great loss for the
It
both
was.
of you.
Yeah.
I can
It was a big,
definitely
it was a
relate.
tough pill to swallow. You know, your mom.
Mhm.
You know, so yeah.
She was our mediator with everything. She used to get between us to try to get us back together
Mhm.
because we don't have a huge family. We're
Mhm.
only two daughters.
Just me and her. This is all. We have a really small family, and
Okay.
my mom tried to keep us close, but she was not successful at that. I just never really cared for my sister.
Okay. So I can see the running thread is that your mom was the glue in the family, and when you lost your mom, it's kind of really took a toll on your relationship even
Yes.
more.
Even more.
Hmm.
Actually, it was our mom' last wish that we come close together.
Hmm.
And now we grew up and we don't have nobody beside each other. Me and my sister. That's it.
Okay. Well, family is most definitely important, and I think you make the first step by coming in today, and that's show some form of commitment to each other. How do you feel? What is it, Hy, that you would like to see happen?
I would like to see that we come closer to each other as a real family because I know I need my sister and I realize that she needed me too as well. And I would like to know my nephews, my niece, to meet them, to be
Mhm.
able to sit with them, tell
Mhm.
them a story, share
Mhm.
things about
Aw.
their grandmother because they barely like they used to see their grandmother. They're still so young.
Yes.
We're we I am very distant from my sister, so my children don't even know that they have an aunt. And I feel bad. I'm guilty. I'm guilty of it. Okay, I plead the fifth. I'm really guilty of this situation,
Mhm.
and I want them to meet their aunt. Finally, like I told them, like you have an aunt that I don't really get along with, but you have an aunt, and I want you to meet her. So,
Right.
first step is coming here to get some goals together and see
Mhm.
how we're gonna pull back together.
Okay. Well, how do you both feel about that? How do you feel about her wanting to connect with you, Hyatt?
I feel that's like a dream. It was back long time ago. It was our mom dream
Mhm.
to be like a real sister, to be together on everything with everything, and to look after each other. This
Mhm.
is what family is,
Mhm.
I
and
agree.
and I have the hope that this dream will come true,
Mhm.
and our mother will be happy in her second life, and she could be able to see us from
Mhm.
upstairs.
The heaven gates above, and I think I have been the stubborn one. Hyatt has been trying to reach out to me. I'm the stubborn one,
Okay.
so I'm deciding that I don't want to be stubborn anymore. I want to become closer to my sister.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
Well, that's very good and commendable for you to say, Kiera, that you are the stubborn, have been the
Yeah.
stubborn one.
Yeah, I'm the baby. I'm the
So,
spoiled, stubborn one.
So, I mean, I think that that's really good. That's a good place to start, is just acknowledging, you know, the fact that you are and you have some issues and you're willing to work through those.
Yeah.
And so that's great. I like I said, I read your profiles, and I was thinking that in order for me to properly formulate an assessment plan for you, it's important for the two of you to highlight some of your strengths as well as weaknesses. And you know, just some of the things that we've been discussing today, sort of what do you two feel are major concerns for the two of you, you know, and then rate them in terms of the severity of them. I mean, I just need you to be totally honest with your strengths and weaknesses. It's not a test. It's just something that I want each of you to fill out so that I can kind of gauge where you're at. And then over time, what's going to take place, what the ultimate plan is that as we continue coming together, we can pinpoint some of the problems and make the necessary adjustments. And it looks like both of you are willing to commit to that. So I just want you to just look over these contracts. I printed out some for both of you. Here, you have your own.
Okay.
And if you can just glance at them, you know,
Okay.
briefly, and if you agree to them, I'd like to
Sign
you
at the
sign,
bottom. Okay.
Mhm.
I'll do that.
and showing forth that you both will be committed. And I'm also going to recommend that you do a 6-week counseling. You can have up to 12 weeks administered, but I'm going to go with the 6 weeks of counseling, the family counseling, and then we'll come back and revisit and see how things are going. Does that sound like a plan
That
for both
sounds
of us?
like it sounds like the beginning of a long-term sister relationship.
Well, that sounds great. That sounds like a good plan. Do you have any other additional questions?
No,
No,
I'm feeling confident. I am ready.
Hyatt, do you?
I don't have a question. I would like to say thank you for bringing us back together, and hopefully this relationship will remain.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yep, most definitely. And just to let you know, this is something that you two work on and commit to over time. And so it's just no easy fix. So I don't want you to think that, you know, something is going to be fixed overnight. But the first step is coming in here. You know, that's a great place to start. And like I said, once you're totally honest with the assessment process, then we can really see where you're at and how in times past you've handled your disagreements, and then we can start setting goals for different ways. Okay?
Okay.
Sounds
Alright.
good. Thank
Okay,
you.
great.
All
Thanks for
right.
coming in.
All right.
Thank you.
Pleased to meet you again.
Pleasure
Thank
meeting
you.
you.